Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. Welcome to today's stream. First of all, congratulations to Ling, to Brian, and to Brian for first, second, and third, respectfully. Hello, everybody. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Cobalt. Much appreciated. Also, congratulations to Rosa for the new tea, to not Ling for the not new tea, for Cobalt with the not new tea. The tea gotcha continues. The misery of its tyranny continues to be felt. But hello, everybody. I hope that everybody is having a good day today so far. I hope that your weekend has been treating you well. It is a wonderful day today outside for me personally. It's been raining all day. It's overcast. It's dreary. It's cool. It's humid. It's wonderful. It's my favorite kind of time. It is when I bring out like my little like cup of teas. They're just like little packets of tea powder or of soup powder that you can throw into a cup, throw some hot water into it, and just sip away to your own delight. It's exactly that kind of weather. It's just this is my favorite kind of weather. But also we have to do our stretches and our hydrates, so let's do our stretches first. So if you would like to participate, please by all means do so. We're gonna reach upwards. Really just pop your spines and your shoulders and your elbows and your wrists. Yeah, just me? Alright, cool. And we're gonna lean to our right. Feel that stretch in your side. And we're gonna lean to the left. Keep feeling that stretch in the side. It's good for you. And then we come back to center and we lean back. Have a good lurk, Cobalt. Thank you very much for the stretch and the hydrate again. I will read the lurk message in a second. I'm too busy enjoying this stretch right now. And just rotate your neck a little bit. Roll your shoulders. Crack your fingers. Do all the things that make you feel good. There we go. I'll be dropping in and out because I got some stuff to do. No worries at all, Cobalt. Please. Good luck with all the stuff that you are working on. I have faith in you. Best of luck. And best of lurks. Alright. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and take a sip of an extremely hot cup of soup right now, but that is okay. And also, Dubshadow, I was literally just gonna say, just like in Dubshadow, what's happening with you today? What's causing these problems? There appears to be something missing. And that's not including the fact that a certain boy is not here because I did not start my day properly. We gotta put him in there. What kind of soup is it? It is like a tomato cream? The like CREME. So creme, however the heck you're supposed to say it. It's just nice. It's just like a soft, mildly salty. Like it's great. I love it. And we put the stinky note on because we can't go anywhere without a stinky note. You can tell when Dubshadow started his shenanigans because all of the shorts from that point on have me with at least one stinky note attached to me. Can't keep you complacent, gotta catch you off guard. I gotta get back to doing the editing stuff as well. Also, we're making a little bit of progress on the idea of what is the sleepover streams. I still have a lot of work to do with all the stuff that I actually want to do with it, but that is likely going to be a future me situation. We are probably going to do a community stream tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure what we're doing yet, but I'll figure it out. But I am going to be a boy, and an RIP. No tea for you, Ignis. I am gonna show you guys the intro screen for those streams, just like a little snippet of it, because I'm not done with it yet. I haven't found music for it yet, but I set up the general thing earlier today, and I feel like I've broken it somehow. Gosh dang it. Hold on. Let me see if it works. I won't be able to talk while I'm on that screen, and if it just ends up being black, it means I goofed somehow, which is completely possible, because... Oh, that's why. I think. Why are you not working? Did I grab the wrong one? Do I need to use this? We're gonna see what happens if I click on it. One moment. Boop. And there's the new intro screen. Bleh. And also congratulations on your 5 watch streak and your 145 watch streakling, you crazy psycho, you. Wait, go back, I want to see it again. No, that was a teaser, Ignis, no more. That's the only one. The lovely, you know who did it. It was, of course, Artist Friend. Because, of course, it was Artist Friend. So go support her. Go support Alt-Tab G. Because she's wonderful. She's great. She's been doing a lot of work recently before she goes and does her like 3 times a year vanishes to the ocean for a while shenanigans. So, unfortunately, that's probably going to be like the newest piece of art we're going to get from them for a while. But still, and Snappa, congratulations on the new T24. Let's go. Progress. Pumpkin spice. Yeah, that's right. You basic white girl, you. It's not even October yet, you sicko. Lane, get him. Mock him. And thank you, Rosa. Yeah, I had an idea. I scribbled out like a horrifically drawn idea for the screen and tossed it over to Alt-Tab G. And she, in like 2 hours, gave me like a sketch and was like, how's this? I'm like, this is incredible. What the fuck? And then was like, all right, I'm going to keep going with it. And I'm like, oh my god. Like, so good. Love it. When Starbucks runs the pumpkin early, you know the stocks must be in free fall. Can you imagine that people are just like, I'm noticing it, like how to say it, like the stock market guys. They don't even look at stocks when it comes to Starbucks. They just watch for when the pumpkin spice lattes start to show up. Because if it's early, they know that it's only a matter of time before they need to start buying the dip. That's how it's gonna go. I'm telling you. Everyone has their little niche ways of figuring out how the world works, and this is one of them. This is how you know when to buy and sell your Starbucks. And there's only one indicator, and it's in a 3-month period. Oh, apologies for the yawns. Unfortunately, this kind of weather also makes me kind of sleepy because, you know, rainy, dreary, high humid, cool. You know, it hits the body in just such a nice way. I love this weather so much. I would have my window open, but it would be too noisy. Already do this by in the stores here and Halloween crap. August 1st on the dot. Burn it all down. Your Starbucks bucks. Your Starbucks bucks. Or as we call it in the industry, coffee funny money. Ah, goddamn. That just hits so good. All right. But what are we doing today, chat, you might ask? How dare you? I just hydrated, but I will hydrate again with my cup of soup. Thank you. But what are we playing today, chat? That's a great question. We are playing a game that I don't know a whole lot about, also known as Iron Nest. Full name, what was the full name again? Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator, I believe is the name of it. Soup is not hydrating. You're wrong, Ignis. Your ignorance is showing horrifically right now. Like, it is upsetting how much ignorance is showing. Like, there are people out there who have the ignorance of, like, class and race and sexualities. But then there's Ignis, who comes in with saying that soup isn't hydrating, and just, like, all of them. Everyone who fights against the injustices of class, race, sex, gender, sexuality, all just stare at Ignis with just like a fainting couch energy to them. Just don't talk to her. She's weird. She's weird. Okay, fine, here. Just for you. Are you happy? Are you happy? Everyone had to hear that now because of you. And I will say on a side note, was it soup? No, it was water. You could hear it's not soup because it was water sounding. Get some good ears, bot. For someone who listens to a lot of music, you sure can't differentiate your liquids. Out here just like, that sounds like regular drum and bass. Wrong! It was liquid drum and bass. I am full of piss and vinegar today, my god. And also tea, water, and soup. So, you know, I'm doing a thing. I'm doing it. And I'm a little bit sad because I did actually want to make a little outfit for this game. I would have loved to have done like a commissar outfit with like a how to say it, with like the commissar cap and everything. But no. Time was not on my side, nor attention span. I know I've talked about this already the last two streams. My god. Is my attention span just ruined right now. I am not sure what caused it, but god, I need to like physically restrain myself from just going and losing hours of my life to just nothing, you know? Like, that's why was a little bit late today, because I was trying to make that intro screen. And my buddy Denzel was like, hey, or I messaged him and was like, hey, how the heck do I do this thing? And he starts explaining to me how to do it. And then he's like, wait, hold on, get in a call with me. And I'm like, aren't you like streaming like right now? And he's like, no, get in a call. He ends up walking me through some stuff. And then right as we're about to get there, both of us realize like, wait, well, we can do all of this work on a single layer and just build out from it so that it is completely, how to say it, it's plug and play, you know? Like if we put a different thing on that TV, we can just slap it in there and everything will be fine from that point on. Like all we just need to do is just switch out a single node. And I'm like, oh shit, I know how to do that. I just need to do it. So I sent him on his way and then was doing it and then looked at the time and was just like, fuck, it's 6 and I'm not done yet, but I need to get this done because now it's a hyper focus. So it's either no focus or all focus. It's awful. Personally, my favorite genre of gaseous slug distilled is gaseous slug distilled bongo and underwater bass through a slide whistle. You know what, Snappa? I haven't heard it personally, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to go down that road, you know? Actually, I tossed it to Ignis earlier, and also hello, Syrinx. So congratulations on the new team, my dude. I tossed some music to her earlier. That was a tune that I really, really enjoyed. Let me just find it really quickly. Where is that individual? There she is with her bra. There it is. There. It's just this really cool, like, how to say, like, it has like kind of a like deserty feel to it while also being like kind of like sci-fi-esque. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a great sound, and I really like it, and it's just like, no, I need to share this with somebody. So I sent it to Ignis because Ignis likes music. Good old Desert Dwellers. Oh, you actually know them, Dub Shadow. Hell yeah. Also, while I was getting ready for stream, I realized you can turn off the light and you can play around with stuff. Whether I should or shouldn't is up for debate, but balance the heat. Oh, it's a coffee machine? Balancing pressure throughout brew. Place your cup. Wait, 1. Select the roast. Place your cup. Start and stop the brew. Wait, can I do this? Where do I put it specifically? There's the can slot. There's the coffee slot. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to have the best cup of coffee that anyone's ever seen. Oh, this is way more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Also, I'm not sure why there's no sound, just to be clear. Because there is some sound, but not complete sound. And that's unacceptable. Oh no, everything is going awry. I'm goofing everything up. Why do I feel like this is about to become a very stressful game? If this is what it takes to make a cup of coffee. You know? What else could there be? Got that, got a bit of that, yeah, trance wave. Yes. It's got some of that trance music, or like you said, trance wave. Maybe everything becomes super easy. Yeah. Just the minute the coffee is the thing, it's just like, no, we're good. Oh, sweet, we have more lights. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I don't really know what we're going to expect. I don't know how optimized this is. I don't know if it's gonna be a whole situation, but gosh dang it, we're gonna try and see what happens. That's what's gonna happen. I feel like I need to like play with the volume. Where's our audios at? I feel like that's about to become a major issue that I'm doing, but heck it, let's see what happens. Iron Nest has been commissioned. Pre-operation ranging is required before active deployment. A target has been designated by the High Command for calibration purposes. Confirmation of fire accuracy is the sole objective. If you hear any tinging, that's just me stirring the soup. Oh, is this one of those, yep, you just kind of got to follow along, so you got to read. Let me see here. High Command notification. Community of Honor. was not built by two man alone. Nick built the machine. Dominic spread the propaganda, but you operators keep the operation alive. I do appreciate that when they're just like, no. Don't presume. No, you're being too flashy. You're being too flashy. If you make a copy of the... Excuse me. Mark it. I said mark it. Thank you. Ugh. Okay, so first we need to do a reading. Then we need to do the measurements. Then we need to calculate. Then we need to load. Then we need to rotate. And then we need to elevate. And then we need to fire. Okay. So there's a whole lot of shenanigans. You are here. Number 1 is the receiver. Number 2 is that. Number 3 is that. Number 4 is that. Or number 4, 1, and number 4, 2. And then we do the rotation, so we do the elevator, and then we do the thing. Alright, we got lots of information going on here. What's this now? Play me the music. Perfect. Now we're ready to start this operation. God damn the details, though. Oh. Well, let's not do that. Okay, good. I thought I totally fucked it up. Like, oh no. Shit. Also, hold on, the music's slower. The audio looks like it's a little bit high, so let's reduce that a bit. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of things that they're... Let's see, High Command to Iron Nest. Beginning calibration, spot your pod. The location is that. Our target is that. I think that's all we need. Alright. So then we need to be here. E to view the map. So our location is H. 3, which is where we are. So we are in H3. And our target is... Am I lagging? I feel like I'm lagging. If I am lagging, let me know and we'll drop down the stuffs a little bit. Okay, there's the target. Okay, and we're at 5-5 specifically. So from 5-5... Can I scribble that down somewhere? Yeah, there's our numbers. Mod lagging a little bit every so often. Alright, hold on, let's reduce, let's reuse, let's recycle. And then everything crashes, right? That was the just like, lol, you did it. You fucked up. Oh, that was high. That's how you get to low. And also we go back to 30. Apply. And now let's hope nothing crashes while I do that. There we go, perfect. Alright, so we got our bearings. We have information. Yeah, the bearing is the angle and then the distance. You can delete markers with a right click. We don't need any of those. And then, is this targeting? I can't remember which one was which. Hold on. We have information here. So next we have the measures and then we do the calculations, which was number 3. Okay, it was that one. So, now we need to interact. Our distance is 8. Why do I feel like later it's gonna be like, no, you need to like hit this now. Like, go, 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 go. There we go. I guess our powder charges are 2. The gun elevation. That is not correct. How do I change the elevation? So that's 10 kilometers. So it would have been on 2. Yes. Oh, this would just be the elevation. Okay, the elevation's fine. Okay. So that means we now need to go... Number 4. We need the loaders. Then we need the rotator. Okay, that's how we're doing it. Okay, ich verstehen. Oh god, how does this work? Okay. So 1, we need to select the shell. Then we need to ram the shell. And then we need to disperse the charges. And then we need to ram the charges. Okay. So this looks very complicated. I presume it's just what does our thing say? What is the thing that we're actually firing? Is there one that just says training shot? Hold on. Maybe they say. What are we trying to shoot? Trajectory. Okay, it is fire and HE. There we go. Just so that we're not just like, yeah, let's shoot the big one. So that's correct. Put that boy in. The frickin' details, though. Bruh. Okay, and then we do the powder charges. And then push those in. Accidentally Tsar Bomba. Oh, yeah, Bomba. Yeah, that's exactly what we need. Okay, so we have that one, but... Okay, and we don't do it for the second one. Which means now we go to the rotation station. And... Yeah, the bearings, change the number until you do the thing, and then do the adjust. So, we are going to be spinning for quite a while. Oh boy, let's go, boys! And also hello, Dorn. And what do you mean? I do blue-collar work. My day job is blue-collar work. Good frickin' god, I wish we could just... We have such a far bearing. The rotation. There better be workers' comp for, like, carpal tunnel, because my goodness. Oh, there's a freaking gauge that'll do it for you? I didn't realize. Well, that would have been nice to know. Now I'm just embarrassed. I thought this thing was for, like, locking in. Well, we learn. There we go. Lock us down, boys. And then, let's see how this works. Match the elevation. Which is this thing, I presume. I presume, at least. No compensation for being stupid. Fuck you, Dub Shadow. God, I hope I'm understanding this correctly. So close. There. And then if I'm understanding that correctly, do I get to sit in the chair? Let me see here. Run over every step of arming and switch for confirmation. Arming, pull the thing, and then pull the thing for fire. Alright. Wow, rude liar. Also, hello. Miss Snowgoon, hello. Hold the thing. Here's hoping. Yeet! We just hold our breath. It's looking good. I don't know why we're shooting so close to a town, but... you know, that's just a me question. Let me see here. Retire to your bed and get rested. Victory depends on your readiness at any time. Glory to Castle. We get a little resting area. How lovely. And Liar, congratulations on the new tea, by the way. R.I.P. to your house. Oh, this was the frickin' intro screen. Okay. Then we have the most basic amenities. A cooking area. A whole lot of names online of the top points. And all-time kills. Goddamn. And me with my single mission. This is the most awkward bathroom. I mean, if it's just you in here, then, like, you know, sure. Although I feel like the water bouncing off you is still going to eventually start rusting stuff just simply due to water bouncing everywhere. And also, this is basically just a basin to catch water, so that shit is going to... this is just gonna be a time. It's right next to the kitchen. Ah, yeah, no. Efficiency. Time for a nap. We gotta make sure we're ready for it. Monstrous strike on Mercy Ward. Anti-monarchist detonate a bomb in the hospital's entry courtyard, murdering 163 and maiming over 300 citizens. A brutal atrocity meant to shatter the very heart of... Oh, it's not castle. It's Castile. Sorry. Or Castile? I think it's Castile. The attack occurred during visiting hours, which was described by the king as particularly unsportly. Being a single-manned iron coffin, I think you're supposed to die long before the rust becomes a problem. But I think we're technically, like, one of the only ones? Like, we're expendable in the sense of, like, us, the being, are expendable. But, like, us, the thing that we're inside of, is invaluable, I suspect. My ship post is at least have the curtain around the bathroom area. I mean, I agree. Castile? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. I am not sure if this is supposed to be the and symbol. I've never seen a symbol like this before. So fire and light. Intelligence has identified an anti-monarchist element operating within the city. Separately, High Command has scheduled a celebratory illumination over the Royal Palace to mark the Grand General's peace initiative. It's assigned to both. Oh no! I'm just registering what that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can do both. Don't fuck it up. Because my god, if you fuck it up. Time to choose a target. Yup. Alright, here we go. Could the Empire even stop you? You're in the Iron Nest. I mean, true, but if you saw down there, the door's just like a thick-ass piece of metal. Have a good night, Brian. As long as they get to the door. Like, hold on. Hang on. Let's just, like, register this for a moment. Where did I see it? This looks like outside. It's a sturdy as fuck door, but if they could just get through this, nothing's stopping you. There's not a whole lot of defensiveness in here. You're in the giant gun with another big gun moose, naturally. In before enemy, nests are just confused. Or just confuse another Iron Nester who hit the wrong target due to engineering design oversight. Bruh, it's gonna be... Look, I don't know where this mission's gonna go, but I have a suspicion that it's about to be a heck of a time. Okay. Check for field reports. Okay. Here's where my brain is gonna start to melt. HE only. That's where we are. And that's where the spotters were. Triangulate the target position and destroy it. Oh god. Math! Sorry, this is all just terrible. E. Okay, so we are at 5-5, as we normally are. Spotter 1 was at... what's this thing? Oh. There's the big range then. All right, cool. So spotter 1 was at M8. 19. So there was where one of the spotters was. And it was bearing 91. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. Boop. And then the other individual was at 03. 04. Their bearing was 45. Oh god, are we firing on a town again? I think we're firing on a town again. And Rosa, thank you so much for the hydrate in the stretch. Oh, yeah. Why would the enemy be in the open? I don't know, Ming. Fuck you, I'm taking the Iron Nest with me to Disney, to Disney I don't know if you went for Disney or Disney Planet, and there is factually nothing you can do to stop me. I will be the slowest and most dangerous individual, but my god. Alright, so we're gonna do this one more time. Their bearing was 91 perfectly. So the target is right there. Which means that the actual important bearing is that. It's a hell of a shot, but sure. God, I hope I'm understanding this correctly, because if not, fucking yikes. So then from there we go to here. How many clicks away? 13, so we need the 3 with a distance. So Larcy, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, liar. How was the rest of Cyberpunk? Did you have fun with the mission? Did you enjoy it? Did you have fun? I bet you had lots of fun. That was probably your new favorite mission. I saved the kids. You god dang right you did. But that man was crazy. Helped crucify a man. Amen. Doing the Lord's work over there. Alright, there's our calculations. So then, we leave this spot. Felt like an episode of Criminal Minds, as it should, because it's very much that. Or it has a very much that kind of vibe to it. Alright, load the standard. How loud is that? Because for me, pretty loud. For you guys, might be horrifically loud. But still, congratulations. Solarcy, you did get through it, and that's what's important. Sounds fine. All right, then we keep going. Because it's loud, but it needs to be, you know? This is a place where whenever you're operating, you should have earplugs in. We don't have the other cannon yet, so that's fine. Just do a bit of adjustment. It's fine. It's fine. Gonna reward myself by taking my vitamins. As you should. You get those vitamins, girl. Let's go. Can't even imagine the type of powder charge on that. Like it's just a yes gauge. Yeah, it's literally just, we have no idea how much each of these weighs, but it works. I really hope I haven't forgotten anything yet. Oh wait. Glad I registered this. That's the angle, not the rotation. Ha 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 ha. Man, that would have been a problem. God, it's just so easy to overlook things, you know? I don't know if It's My First Day would let us get away with that. Actually, wait, in hindsight, where would we have fired at that point? That was that bearing. I had accidentally done this. Okay, it would have been fine. It would have just landed nowhere. It would have been fine. It would have been fine. And hello, Super Blaze. Welcome back. I hope that you had a good sleep last night. Don't worry about it. It would have gone long. It wouldn't have hit anything important. Knock on wood. Now this part. This is what's important. We need... Oh, we can do this by hand. .6 there. All right, theoretically everything is ready, so let's do it. Correct, 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 correct. Three, two, one. Yeah, yeet! It's looking okay. It's looking okay. What's wrong, Snappa? Like I said, definitely need to be wearing earplugs for this thing. Would be deaf at some point, or have intense concussions. That looks like a success to me. Let's check over with command while we're at it. Target destroyed. Reconnaissance photos transferred. 2 additional hostile enemies have been identified in the plane. Destroy both before proceeding. For the glory of Castile. Yup. And they're right there. There. They're just to the south, like slightly to the south of east. Fever's gone down, still coughing a bit, which is driving me crazy, but apart from that, I'm okay. Hey, look, successes, we take our successes where we can. Or popped eardrums. Well, excuse me. You know how football players are known for getting what is it, like the frickin' concussion shenanigans. There's a term for it. Like C something? Or C... What is it again? Hold on. What is... Oh my god, there. What is... the term for football player concussions. Let's see if we get that. CTE, that's it. The chronic traumatic. Yeah, it's CTE. Well, guess what's another thing that gets it? What's another profession you think that gets that? People who fire artillery because of the concussive blasts. And we're in a giant piece of artillery. Our character will get CTE being in here. Earplugs be damned. Immediately back to the positive music. Alright, so we want to get right in the middle of those two. So we want to go right there. What is this game called? We are playing Iron Nest. The demo specifically. Super Blaze. Full name, Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator. I do hate this, but this is not an important thing, you know? I'm not upset with this in an angry situation. I'm upset with this in a this will be fixed in the main game situation. The actual shock. Yes, exactly. It's the actual just concussive power of the explosive. You would want to be. Could you imagine, Moose, if people who did... Oh, it's just a tiny bit of a difference. It'd still be the same, number slightly different, ever so slightly, but we got to get those numbers correct. Sound wave. Yeah, you're just getting hit by noise, essentially. Standard. Stuff that boy in there. 3 charges lining up. 1, 2, 3. Put them in there. Turret rotation, not too much of a difference. Couple spins of the old wheel here. Trajectory angle, locked while loading. Alright, very well. Goodness me, we certainly are waiting right now, aren't we? I mean, it's fine. Better than me having to actually spin the thing over and over again. Just a little bit down. And ladies and gentlemen, kindly plug your ears because we are going for round number 2. Man. Sound effect and the frickin' visual effects. Very good. Oh no, we have to go over and hope that it's doing correctly. It didn't even actually show us. It didn't bring us over to here. Yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. I just realized that says Civ. I sure hope those were the bad guys. 'Cause, I did not really pay attention to it. Enemy. No, all good. All good. They were in the red. They were in red. If it's red, it's dead. We're golden. We're golden. I did. Phase 1 complete. Authorized. Order star blasts. Alright, so we gotta start by just like clearing all of this intel out. Oh, lordy. It's non-combative. Already a 10 watch streak. Gosh dang, Rosa. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Civvies just know to use their dodge rolls, iframes. That would be nuts. Okay, there's a lot of information happening here, so I'm really quickly going to just make sure to snooze the ads. Yes, thank you. I didn't need all of this. I appreciate all of the intel, but we only need to use the one thing. Okay, so it's a star ordnance specifically. Okay, so hold on. Adjust and repeat fire until command is satisfied. Yellow lines in a direction from the impact point. There's a lot of info. Probably important. Yeah, I'm just... We'll skim through it. We'll skim through it. It'll be fine. Yellow numbers are the distance from the impact point to the target. Yellow arrows, direction from the impact point to the target. Hold on. Fire in the vicinity of the coordinates below. The ground observer will mark corrections directly on impact room photos. Adjust and repeat fire until they're satisfied. Okay, so just they will give information, and through that we will figure out where the correct spot is. All right, well, here we go. Let's see. Let's first remove. Wait, is there a way to like? What's this do? That's a thing! I thought that was gonna wipe the board! Don't worry about it. We want to let the world know that we're here. I believe the correct term would be war crime simulator specifically, Noah. Also, hello, Noah. I hope that you're doing well. Was that just the horn? Yes, it was. That was the warning horn. Be prepared. More firings will happen. Wah! Okay. Oh, there's the buttons. Okay, there's delete all the measurements. There's delete all the tokens. Okay. But all right, we unfortunately need to first take our quick first 3-minute ad break because unfortunately that's just the life that we live when it comes to being a streamer. So everybody, we need to take a quick little 3-minute ad break if you guys can or are able to get up and stretch, grab yourself something, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves. We're gonna do, we're gonna hopefully fire star shells properly. Fingers crossed. It would be funny. Yeah, if they're just like, what? How many times? That horn can be heard for miles. Stop it. But all right, we'll be back ASAP. BRB. And we're back. Alright, let's start doing our mathematics. Wait, hold on. I'm just realizing there's a bit of information. I want to make sure that I'm reading correctly. So approximately... Did we have information from Spotter 1 already? Because if so, I have no idea where the frick Spotter 1 is, unless this is one of those, just frickin' send it situations. A little bit Super Blaze. I think it's got a little bit more, how to say, patriotism to it. We're actually going to lower it a little bit because it's kind of loud. What this? Oh. I love that this thing's controls are just a wrench attached to it. Let's go ahead and close that back up so I just don't topple into it. Maybe the spotter from before, true, but I don't know if I can go back. Like, are there controls for me to be able to, like, rotate? Or maybe there's something over here. Target 2, target 1 destroyed. Type of machine. It is a... The obvious, yeah, yeah, not supposed to mess with this. As we should. I think maybe we just have to fire and just hope for the best, because I don't think I have any of the other information anymore, so... And hold on. I'm just going to show my going live image to you. Super Blaze, there you go. Just click on that. That's the thing that we're in. And thank you for the strikes and the hydrate, by the way, Cobalt. I appreciate it. Oh. No worries. Oh. Oh, needed that. I'm out of soup. Living my worst life right now. Ugh, okay. Yeah, I don't think any of this is super valuable for us at the moment. So... I think we just fire and hope for the best at the moment. So we don't got any of the other info, and I don't see a way to, like, rotate the paper back. At least not that I can see. Yeah, nothing that I can immediately tell. Where'd all the soup gone? I drank it. Because it was tasty. Well. What does that screw represent? Is it supposed to be there? Was it just placed there? I have questions. Ah! Indecisiveness. But also based on that, that looks like a castle of some kind. So we probably are firing it here somewhere. That makes sense to anybody else? I feel like that makes sense to some degree. To listen to patriotic every day while operating your massive. Well, that's the fun part. Moose, we can just go then there is no music. There's just silence. But is this what we want to hear? Do we just want to hear the ominous quiet through other records? Not in the demo. I'm afraid of touching that. RP, yeah, put it back in, but listen to it. It's so different like this. And there'll probably be more music. It would be crazy if not. I don't think we ever got information on a spotter. That I remember, at least. Or was there? Maybe it was here. Because there was a... Let's see what happens. Let's assume this is the correct place. Bearing 50... 54. So let's assume it's there. Just for safety. Accidentally hits the spotter. Well, you know, there comes a time in everyone's life when you fuck it all up. Okay, so let's do that. It's not a far shot. So because of that, I'm pretty sure the first one is max range of 5 kilometers. So yeah, we only need one. Went too far there, whoopsie doodle. There's our intel. Let's make sure we're launching the star. So probably for the better. Should have dodge rolled skill issue on. I mean, yeah, I agree. Spotters can't spot the frame data. Was never gonna make it. You guys are monsters. That's a hell of a long time to rotate, but we make it work. Gosh dang it. You know what? My fault for letting it spin for so long. We'll call that one an L on my part. Okay, let's hope for the best. I am trying to not hit anything. I'm trying to fire some parade lights. Firing! Okay, so they want it more over there. Wait, what was it again? Yellow. Yellow arrows. Distance from the target. From the impact point to the target, and the yellow arrows are the directions from the impact point to the target. Okay, so let's actually use white pen for this. They want us to go this way. Why do you not give information, Mr. Penn? Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe we may have been off by quite an amount. That was a horrific sound just now. So we're gonna try there. So we're gonna kill all that information. Based on that, maybe we did hit the frickin' spotter a little bit more than we thought we were going to. It would have been funny if you somehow ended up blasting one of the spotters. I mean, I'm starting to think that we just fired a flash over top of one of them, so like, we're gonna see. Let's kill that. To hit that point. Oh, I see. In this situation, to make the actual writing we want that. So there's our numbers and our bearings. All right, changing some things around once again. .83, which means it needs 2. Give me the calculations, please and thank you. Thank you. There's our star. Launch it. Two charges. Get them in there. Our bearing needs to get changed by a notable amount. So that'll be fun. A little early on my part, I just didn't trust it to not slow down in time, you know? What we really need to know, Moose, is if that spotter had night vision goggles on, you know? Because if he had those, fucking done. Fucking dead. That guy doesn't have retinas anymore. He just has holes where once there were eyeballs. Oh wow, we gotta drop this by like a lot. Tip that boy up, tip him up. See, right here is probably where like some of the like, oh my god, hurry, 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 hurry energy is gonna come from. Where you're just like, bruv, how do we not have this targeting alignment yet, please? Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Arming. And... the thing is, though, is that first shot failed so spectacularly. You think High Command is mad at us? Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Position confirmed. Fire mission complete. Stand down until further orders. We did it! We did it, sleepyheads. We're fucking legends in here. Let's fucking go. Time to go to bed. It's bedtime. Nothing else important to deal with. No morality checks, no concerns, no the fact that this is just a fucking tripping hazard. That's irrelevant. Well, how does that seating work then? I guess it's attached to it. So this thing just rotates. So no matter what, it's always in the right spot. All right, that makes sense. Career turret operator over here. Dang right. Nap time. A night of celebration marred by atrocity. Oh. Base choice of game. Hello there, Eccentric. You can blame Dub Shadow for this. I believe Dub Shadow's the reason that I am kind of aware of it. Location, 1928. An evening set aside to honor the general's continuing pursuit of peace. The anti-Marxists remind us all that no such pursuit concerns them. They're only... Co-response arrives, written in the blood of innocence. Doesn't written have 2 T's? How many times must we turn the other cheek? For 3 years, the general has extended every olive branch available to him, and for 3 years, the brutish rebels have returned the branches of flame. As His Majesty the King honored the general's dedication to peace with a medal, the anti-monarchists desecrated the cemetery with artillery fire upon a civilian quarter. One wonders when the general's patience will find its limits. So we're the ones who are causing that, right? Just so we're clear. For a while now. Theirs is another one. I think I know the one you're talking about, Eccentric, but I can't think of the name anymore. But is that the one where, like, if you fire, there's a chance that you basically start, like, World War III or World War Armageddon? Farm combination. Wait, hold on. There's other things here. People are trying to sell the crater. Ideal for pond, cellar, or conversation piece. Secondhand roof tiles. Shattered but recoverable. Maps. All is well in Castile. Just bad time all around. Regardless, it's a bad time. Ooh, Royal Train arrives backwards. Insisted that this... By several kilometers, crowds cheered nonetheless, facing whatever direction seemed most loyal. Okay, so it's a miserable here. Liberation! Anti-monarchist forces have maintained an occupation of the something real. High Command has ordered the city recovered or restored to the crown. Iron Nest has been repositioned to support the operation. Requisition procurements are authorized to meet operational needs. Why are we wobbling? I don't like that we're wobbling. Hello? It's moving on its own? Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like this is one of those you gotta just, like, figure out. Hold on. Wait. What? That's it. We're just starting to pull shit at this point. How do we make the big thing stop moving? The city is to be cleared of hostile enemies. Did we stop? Are we done? Did I figure it out? Did I hit the right button? I think you broke it. I did the right thing. True. Silence! Destroy 5 hostile infantry units within the designated urban sector. Requisition console has been authorized authorized for ammunition and powder charge. Okay, so... Oh, okay, we were repositioning. And we didn't have control of that. I don't like that. Those bits of information are going to be crucial. Yes, that number we already have, and that's correct. Oh, the sun is just coming out outside, and it is flashbanging me. Wow, they really want this to be as confusing as possible, huh? Maybe you get to choose later. Perhaps? Okay, so we're gonna start with that one. We still have the powders. We don't have... We got nothing. Is this the requisition? No, this is frickin' number 2. Where's the requisition page? Where's our... Able to demand shit? We'll figure that out. Need to sign off earlier than usual. No worries, Super Plays. Good luck. Make sure you're taking care of yourselves. Appreciate that you were here. Do yourself a good heckin' time. Hold on, where does it say? Note, requisition console. Oh, where is that? It doesn't say on the list. Requisition console. Found it. I'm supposed to close that for very particular reasons. So that I don't fall into it. Oh, so there's how many credits we have. These are the things we can ask for. You sure it's not the star shot you let off earlier? What do you mean? What do you mean, Dub Shadow? Also, I can't stand the silence. The silence is too rough. The sun. I'm sorry, what? Oh, I see. Yeah, I wasn't saying turn it off. Oh no, that was me just being like, I just need a second to like think. I swear that music fucks with my brain where it's just like... My brain just melts for a moment. Alright, so for context, let's grab Spotter 1. Spotter 1 is at G9. For 2. Spotter 2 is at J6. They were a J6er? Concerning. calling it. I'm gonna hear this music in my dreams tonight. I'm sorry that this is happening to you. I wish I wasn't the bearer of such causes. There we go. And then for the last one. By the end of stream, we're all gonna be Castilian patriots. That or we'll be rebels who will be crushed underfoot. R.I.P. And it was 6, 4. Okay. So, let's try to make this as correct as possible. So, infantry number 1. Actually, we're going to grab infantry number 1 and infantry number 2 to see if they're actually close to each other or not. They may be, they may not be, but we're going to find out. That's what we're doing right now. They can't crush us if we blow them up first. That's the big brain play right there. Moose knows what's up. Alright, so spotter 1. Their bearing was 4, or was 241. We're just gonna draw a line. And then from spotter 2, theirs was 172. So right there. But wait, let's not do that yet. Let's not do that yet. So infantry enemy number 1 is there. And then infantry number 2 is spotter number 2, 66. Spotter number 3 is 308. Man, I gotta just make these lines longer, because clearly this game just wants me to just keep questioning everything that I'm doing. So unit number 2 would be there. And then technically we can also do infantry number 3 now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, because we have the distances, so we can play around with the distances a little bit. It'll still be kind of complicated, but it won't be impossible. From spotter number 2 and spotter number 3. Okay, so that's how we can do it. Perfect. Can I remove that somehow? There. So, from spotter 1, 5 kilometers. I love that they actually have these frickin' tools for us to work with. Because at first I was like, fuck, how am I going to do it? And then I'm like, oh shit, the frickin', what is this called again? Not the protractor? No, the compass? Compass, there we go, thank you. Oh, those two are really close then. Because that means that infantry 3 is right there. Handful of infantry units in an urban area. High command is like, yep, fuck it. Pull out the Giga Cannon. Fuck the collateral damage. Yeah, and then they'll blame all the collateral damage on the baddies. Okay, so if we actually try to aim in the middle there, we try to aim like right here, and we use the Wait, do we have access to the HCHE? Are we allowed to use those? No. We are not allowed to use the HCHE, but we are allowed to just use... We are allowed to use the high explosives, so that's at least fine. We can make that work. By them, not us. Yep, agreed. So, if we grab this boy... Can we hit both of them with an H? It's a tough shot, but we can do it if we hit right there. That's where we need to hit. Okay, we can remove all of this information. Because that stuff's still important. But being able to do that will be a good sitch. It'll be a nice start. Put you away for now. Get you over there. All right. So we need to requisition. And thank you for the hydrate, Ignis. I appreciate it. Okay, we still have a bunch of charges. And thank you for the pillow attack there, Ignis. Much appreciated. Why don't you come over here then, Smarty Pants? You tell me how to do this. Specifically for the leather magazine, please. I don't think I really need one for the right magazine. But we could try to precision shot that one since it's so far out. And go for the double shot. And just take this bad boy out. Right there. Yeah, fuck it, why not? We've got 2 cannons. Just do it right. Why don't you just do it left? Got him. Oh wait, that's gonna be an interesting sitch because the rotation, we can't rotate twice, so we can't like line up the 2 shots. Damn it! At the end of the day, it didn't matter at all. And I think we accidentally put it on the same side anyway. Ah well. We made our goofs. Since we're already here, let's just start calculating the other one. Thank you kindly. So for the first one, rotation of 300. We can fix that. Just a couple of old cranks of this wheel. Just do it right because I'm right-handed. Amazing. That's so cool. That's a cool new fact I know about you now, Ignis. So glad I know that. $300. I have not loaded the gun yet. Two charges. Load them up. Man, there's always just the immediate moment of just like, man, imagine if you could do this with co-op. But it's like, would this even be good in a co-op scenario? I don't know if it would be. still. Look at that frickin' cannon go. Maybe if you're on the clock. Right there. I want to see something. That's the wrong one. What does it look like from down here? Look at that thing. Get out of my house! Thank you, Mobile, for telling me nearly 2 hours into the stream that was Sleeps Not As Live. Oh, hi, Fida! And hello, Matt Long. I hope that you're doing well. Fida, you're just in time for the booms. Are you prepared for the booms, Fida? Because right now, we're aiming for right there. That's our aim. No, Fida, you can't leave. You have to hear the booms. Fida, come back. Fida. That hurt. But I will do it again if it means that that Fida comes back. Do I DM her really quickly, chat? Just be like, Fida, come for one boom. Just be there for one boom. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, chat. You don't even get a choice. There we go. Done. It's already happened. Now we just sit here and wait. We just sit in bated breath before we fire one. I'm sad though that we can't do a fire two. It just wouldn't work. But if we had two that were just kind of aligned and just had the turrets in different locations, oh, it'd be beautiful. Never mind, false alarm. Fida's actually doing things. Firing! I'm sorry, where is that shot going? Oh no! Oh no! Chat, we've made a terrible mistake. What's the mistake that we've made, chat? Let's collectively figure out where everything went wrong. What's wrong right now? Number reverse somewhere. Close, but not quite. What happened at the start of today? What was the first thing that happened? Someone didn't do the angles right. Still a good guess, but not quite. I'll give you a hint. It's at the top of the clipboard. This boy is not there. Forgot to change our locations in the calculations. Absolutely. We are right here. Oops. Almost hit some allies. That is correct, Shadow. Almost hit some allies. We need to do some major changes to our math right now, because we are aiming for there. Let's get rid of these first two. We're aiming for there. And there. That all makes sense, right? Like if we actually watch where that trajectory was, we fired from here at the exact angle we would have. And that's very funny. So, these are useless. We have some new bearings to do. For starters, the distance is only that many. We also need to grab a brand new HE shell, because we do not have that anymore. And then the second one God, I think I love this game because that's so fucking funny. Just the minute that we fired and I walked over and I saw that like the thing was being fired from like here when we were there, I'm like, oh no, a massive mistake has been made. I wanted to make sure what we all had. I apologize for all the noise, chat. Put it in. Guess what song just came into my playlist? It's an underwater metal song. It's an underwater metal you can never remember. Underwater metal that I can never remember. Mermaider by Death Clock. Final answer. Tungstenium. Why do you remind me of my failures? Why do you enjoy mocking me? Chat, why are you like this? Bearings for the first one. Actually, still not that far off. A little bit of a couple spins, but we're there. I'm trying to help you. The mockeries will continue until you stop being stupid. Alright. First one was a fake. This one, this is real. This is the real one, chat. Fire one. There she blows. Let's hope we land it correctly because we're really trying to hit both of them at once. Which we don't have to, but... Come on, hit both of them, 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 I believe. There were civilians! There were civilians nearby! Oh no! Oh dear, oh dear. How embarrassing. The civvies were on top of them. True, but like... Oh, and we actually found... Yeah, both of these are good. Delete all measurements, restart all I'm afraid to hit the token button because I don't really want to touch those. But these two can go back to there. And there. And there. Also, there were new notes. Let's see. Friendly civilian destroyed. Ceasefire! 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 Direct hit. 1 destroyed. And 3 destroyed. What, like, the thing, though, is for the ceasefire is just so, like, sir, the shots fired. Like, they're not coming back. I don't know what where you're expecting of me. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Don't worry about it, chat. We'll make them proud. About there-ish. Their sacrifices were not in vain. You're god dang right, Link. You're god dang right. This is how it has to be. Dang it, I didn't freaking hit the button for the fuckery doos. I'll have to grab that for later. That'll be a good, fun little short. Like, the calculations were perfect, but man, I suck at math. Alright. How confident are we in this one, chat? I'm feeling pretty confident. I feel like we're gonna pin, because we're using, like, AP right now. We're using Armor Pen. So, like, it's gonna be a like, just for context. Armor Pen's size is that. Like, it is 1 square. And we are trying to hit... I don't know why you put 2 away. Like an idiot. But they're, like, right there. So I'm pretty confident in our hits. And therefore, fire 2. Let's watch this thing like a goddamn hawk. Though I believe this is our enemy, enemy number 2, potentially. Although maybe not. Maybe it's just an enemy that we're just now aware of. Easy hit. Go ahead, tell me. Infantry number 2 destroyed. Fuck yeah, buddy. Oh, we work for a regime. Oh, it's awful. Do we have any information? Hold on, what is it? Incomplete. Believed in friendly sectors. Okay, so that one over there is the one. This is one of them. Which means that this one must be the other one. So we're gonna use AP again, because the last thing we need is to frickin' hit anything other than that. Ooh, a scout plane? Press scout plane, fly over location areas. Well, I don't need that. I'm confident in me. That's HE. I say, being so confident. There we go. And this is when we learn that the enemies can actually move. Let's not think about that right now, chat. That's not a thing that I want to consider. There we go. Give me the deets. Thank you for the deets. AP. Put it in. I gotta say though, this game is very satisfying. God damn. Like, I look forward to seeing, like, I don't know if there's another mission after this, but I would love to give it a try. Like, give this game more time. Like, this is This is such a great method, and I think I was talking to Dove Shadow about this a little bit. Just the idea of, like, the minimalism of it. Because you're in one room. You don't get to see where the booms happen. You don't get to watch the artillery fly. You're just in this room. All of this, you don't know what of it is right and what one of it is a lie. But that doesn't matter because it's so freaking interesting. You're too busy just getting the dopamine rush of just landing things properly. Like, I think the feel of this game is very on point. Though, that said, as we mentioned earlier, I would like there to be more music, please and thank you. Because this, for this shot, we're going for silence. We're just gonna get to feel, we're gonna get to just be immersed. Fire 3. We were off? Were we off? Yeah, we were, by like a notable amount. Did I do a bearing wrong somewhere? That number's right. Angle's correct. Was this one wrong? Just use HE this time. We have one more. You're right. Just for you, Moose. Just for you. We use HE. I do need to redo the calc, though, because I feel like somewhere I fricked up. Also, we need to definitely be using this bad boy for a second to make sure that we're not hitting any civilians when we hit that. No, there will not be any civilians hit. All right. Besides the ones that are in there, that's just, you know, that's just the name of the game. Draw the line. Draw it there. Numbers acquired. Distance. Boom. 2. Give me the numbers. Wow! Cursive, thank you so much for the raid! You've come just in time. I goofed. The HE was already in. I apologize for the noise. Hold on. Hang on a second. Hello, everybody. I hope that everybody's doing well. Fida! You get to listen now. Welcome, everybody. For those who don't know, my name is Will Sleeps Not. We are about to fire a very large cannon. Give us a moment, please, and thank you. And also, how was Moonrise Fall? I hope that you had a great time over there. I have turned off the music for the moment, just to really let us all just feel the oomph that we're about to experience. Because we are about to fire and hope to God that we don't hit civilians this time. No further questions. No further questions. It was really good. Finished the game, but need to do some searching around for my own. Very nice. The achievement hunting continues, eh? Completely reasonable. Spotter 1 was drunk. Sent you coordinates to his old school. Well, so be it. Hold on. I specifically want to fire this because I don't know why I specifically want Fida to be part of this, but everybody, just a moment of silence as we prep. firing. And now we wait. And hope that we hit. Direct hit, boys. Dunskies. Thank you for participating in that for a moment. Let's get the music back on because it is patriotism time. Ah, just another good day in Castile. Glory to Castile. Glory to Castile. This game has got me right now. It is genuinely a very interesting game of you get intel and then you try to figure out where you need to shoot. It is fascinating. Like, it is map reading, it is using awareness, it is using logic. I love it. I love this game right now. Also, Cursive, if you need to go take care of yourself, please by all means do so. I know that when we are reading out, it means we are done for the night. So if you need to go and eat, stretch, drink, decompress, sleep, any of the good things, please by all means do so. And Sasha, hello! I'm sorry I didn't say hello earlier. I was focused on firing the main cannon. What's your toxic masculinity? I can't stop firing the main cannon. And I believe this is our last target, so we are going to go ahead and do that. It has such a good... Hold on, let me just check and see, because we're going to use the AP on this one specifically. So let's see how this goes. Yeah, if we hit right there, no issues. All right. Why do war crimes have to be so much fun? Agreed. I mean, you say that, Moose, but in the YouTube chat, I've already had to time out a couple of peeps because they were making such jokes in poor taste, we will say. There we go, which will require 2. Give me the coordinations. Just for those who are interested in the game, who are actually curious what we're doing. What we're doing here is we find our target based on where we are, and then we draw a line based on our bearings and our distance. The game will do all that math for you. Let me just snooze really quickly so that I can keep explaining this, because this stuff fascinates me. Then you come over here, and what we're doing here specifically is figuring out... Ooh, we can even do this math, can we? Interesting. Hold on, we've just acquired a brand new bit of information. Perhaps this one is out of date. Let's just toss that aside. You're aiming for that and the distance. So let's try that again. Oop. Thank you for the information. And then from there, we have to actually, well, first we have to load the actual cannon itself, which right now we're using AP because it has the smallest range of, how to say it, has the smallest destruction damage. Which is good, because we're trying not to hit the civilians that are really close to that enemy of ours. Then from there, we make sure to give it the correct amount of powder charges, which we then stuff into the back, as we're supposed to, much like any other firearm. And then from there, we make sure that this bad boy, our rotation is in the correct spot. Now, there is a lever to our side that we could be using right now, but that is not what we're going to use right now, because I'm just trying to see, we're just trying to show what kind of relaxation techniques this game introduces into the world. So we need that for that. That is all good. And then we get our shooting angle, which we are getting from right here. That's where the general angle of the shot that we want to do. That was actually quite close. Let's get that just a little bit higher. 32 specifically. And then we come on over here and we say, yes, the firing mission has been confirmed. Yes, the shell type is correct. Yes, our bearings are confirmed. Yes, the ranging is confirmed. And yes, the gun is in fact armed, which all of these are true. We make sure to say, barrel number 1 is firing. And then we do the shooting. And then we come on over here and we look to see how our shot went. It is keeping track of it using the lovely little indicator. And we're gonna see how this goes. And we just hold our breath and hope that we didn't goof it up. Also, we are gonna need to take an ad break right after this hit, but I wanna make sure that people are able to see stuff. Bada bing, bada boom, bada... down. And then when we need information, we look over here. Enemy ammo department, or still needs the ammo bunker. Hit it with AP. Wait, what? There's a thing that I need to hit still? I don't recall that being part of the instructions. Priority conduct. Oh! There were more messages that we weren't aware of, but still, we will deal with those right after the 3-minute ad break, so I need to take a quick step away, just simply due to the fact that that is what we need to do every hour, unfortunately. So, if you guys can and are able to, you guys get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink, make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Oh boy, and we're back. Also, Moose, Vita just informed me of the game. It was PVKK. Alright, so we had to do the recon. And they wanted us specifically to look at P4. Yep, I'm not trying that, Fida. You know that was never gonna happen. Do I actually need a bearing? I don't think I do I? Go! Did I goof it? Did I fail? Oh no, there's our view. There it is. So it's got to be taken out with AP. Which makes sense. I will settle for stroopwafel. Well, I mean, I can try. It's not going to go well. So it's planeten verdreidigen guskanonnen commandant. Oh, this is fine. Fida, let me harm myself. Gosh dang it. Thank you for the head pats, by the way, Rose. I appreciate that. Don't stop this. Let it happen. Let me injure. What a wholesome thing to say. What do you mean? I don't know what I've done wrong at this point. I feel like I've done nothing wrong. I feel like I'm only doing right. I also admit I don't remember what I said. Oh god, there's like a whole thing that you could do, but some of this stuff doesn't even really matter that much, does it? No, just like, give me the deets. I'll figure out the rest later. Fida, I'm sorry if I've upset you. It was not the intention. I have not grabbed the AP. Star, that's the one. It's all good. Is it? I'm starting to feel like it's not. But what if the shells are heavy? You may need more charges. Impossible. If the shells are too heavy, then damned be the consequences. Dub Shadow, if the shells are too heavy for the amount of charges we need, we just need to use a shell with more explosives so that it still reaches where it needs to go. There is an obvious fix to your qualm, and I have already solved it. God, it's so crunchy. Just all the noise right now. For real this time. See, you get it. You're picking up what I'm throwing down. You're smelling what I'm stepping in. See, this is why this thing, to some degree, would just be a problem. Because it would just be like, we need you to fire right now, and it's like, bleh. Rumble setup for this game. Agreed. There. Angle. Closer to 41. 41.28. Alright, sleepyheads. Also, thank you for the stroke baffle. No problem. I would offer you a real one if I could, Fida. I did it for somebody at work because they were being such a frickin' champ and they ended up really liking it. It was these... They were chocolate stroopwafels, so the outside, like, waffle part of it was actually, like, it had, like, chocolate mixed into the batter. They were very good. Firing! Should be an easy hit. We're good at this after all, chat. We're ignoring that first shot. That was a little bit whoopsie, but that part's not important. Easy hit. Easy. Sector cleared. Local garrisons will consolidate from this point. Stand down until further orders. Glory to Castile. We did it! Back to our little nest. The Royal City of Reclaimed. Name of place that I cannot pronounce. The royal city is restored to the restored to the crown this morning as the general drives the anti-monarchist occupation from its streets. The city, His Majesty the King, was pleased to learn. It almost majorly intact. Castile calls, you answer. Those who answer the call voluntarily will be remembered as heroes. The general encourages you to be remembered as a hero. I wonder what would happen if you, like, destroyed all the blue dots. It's an interesting thought. Oh no. Counter battery. Or uncontested engagement. I'm just realizing we're actually, like, getting stuff. Hold on, what do we got here? Measured fire. Conduct fire operations with minimum allied casualties. Marksman Cross maintained exceptional average accuracy across all firing missions. Unbroken Volley. Sustained consistent kills across successive fire missions. Stinky note. Oh, never mind. This all makes sense suddenly. I was like, I thought I did very good in that. But now it suddenly makes a lot of sense. Things are coming together. What's this last one? Completed the mission. Requisition only the minimum assets required. Oh, well, thank you. Alright, so hold on. This mission is specifically... Enemy forces have deployed artillery across the river in response to recent operations. This was anticipated. Iron Nest has been cleared to engage for active engagement under direct fire conditions for the first time. Bruh! And the other one, uncontested engagement. Enemy forces have been caught mid-resupply in an exposed position. No counter-battery threat has been identified in the sector. High Command has authorized... Well, no, we have to. We have to. We're gonna be under fire and it's gonna be so cool. And it's gonna be so stressful. It's gonna be awful. We're awake, we're awake, we're awake. Close that boy up to start with. Give me the deets. The master power switch is on. There it is. Look at it. It's on. Enemy forces deployed artillery across the river in response. Priority is to eliminate all identified artillery units. Destroy what remains in detail. Be prepared. Counter will commence once the first shell lands. Oh, a timer. So that's where we are. Spotter 1, spotter 2, spotter 3. All right, before we even get that information, we're gonna just immediately not do that. We're gonna put where our spotters are down. And hello, Lex, thank you for the workout. I will get to that in un momento. So we are still where we are. Spotter 1 is in M10 to 2. Spotter 2 is L5 3 8. And spotter 3 is M1 5. Okay. So our spotters and everything are in the right place right now. Information required. Artillery 1. We're just grabbing all the intel. Did not mean to grab that twice by accident. Did not mean to grab that twice by accident. Boop, boop. Again, don't know why this bolt is here. Get out of here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna be drawing lines again. This one's just one that doesn't get any information on it, which is a little bit irritating, but it is what it is. Alright, well, let's first deal with the exercise. Boop. Alright. We're gonna make it that these sons of guns are gonna get absolutely eliminated the moment that we get going. So let's get the workout done fast so that we can go ahead and bonk some fools. Because after all, what are we doing otherwise? The burpees are going to suck the most. But if anybody would like to participate in the workout, by all means do so. If not, totally cool too. How dare! How dare you do that right as I leave! Alright, plank first. 3, 2, 1, boop! Oh, and of course, we gotta do more difficult version of it, because that is more interesting for some silly. Okay. Get that done. I'm so glad it's only 30 seconds. Ah, lordy. And 30. Boop. Hooah. Alright, now characters are gonna freak the fuck out. Imagine on higher difficulties, the game just gave you a turret calculation formula and made you calculate it yourself. Yeah, while under fire though, Dub Shadow, right? Like you're hearing the ptongs of like shells cracking into you. And you're just like, fuck, wait, hold on, carry the 5, fuck! Alright. Ugh. And let's go. And whoop. You get out of here, you darn thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. Burpee's done. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, whew. That moment when you're like, wait, did I round up? Yeah, as you're firing. Okay. Excuse me. Spotter 1. Their bearing is 62. Spotter 2 is 86. Right there. So artillery 1. Right there. Oh, God. And then artillery number 2 is at range. Bearing. God damn it. And that's spotter number 3 is 47. Artillery piece. Well, let's grab these next and put them over here. We have them. Artillery piece number 2 is right there. Click, click. And then artillery number 3 is the distances. Spotter 3 is 5. Five, 6, 4. Spotter 1. It's 532. So number 3. It's right there. Okay, so I think we can fire on 1 and 3 at the same time. And hello, Tulian. I hope that you're doing well. Sorry, Tula. Oh, God, sorry. I'm fucking gone. Hello. I hope that you're doing well. I don't know where that N came from. Workouts while I'm trying to do math. They don't help. They don't do a good. And one moment, please, while I just get this sorted. Okay, we could. I mean, the balance board is not that difficult, so I can do that. If that is what you wish for me to do. 45 seconds on the balance board is cakewalk. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. Are we still allowed to use the plane? We can use AP. So even if we have to go off board a little bit, it'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we're going to... I want to scan this area just in case, so we're going to do... No, we're not going to do a scan. You know what? Heck it. If there's casualties, there's casualties. So let's draw... Second line be gone. Same bearing as the first. What if we just find the happy medium there? Like fire this one. That's number 3 right there. And then fire this one right there. That would still work pretty well. Do we have both barrels today? We do, but we just haven't had a reason to use them yet, so I believe it's time for HE. Can we do it that we both? No. We gotta, like, summon it. And then summon it. And then I feel like we're gonna need to, like, immediately figure out that last one. Because we will have a limited time to fire that. And with that one, 3 artillery pieces after the first shot. So the first shell, is the first shell lands? Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna, the last one, we're gonna just AP because I'm confident in my abilities. Okay, so the first one is the third, the second one is the first, and the third one is the third. Or is the second? Okay, so let's do the math on those really quickly. I don't really need to do this, honestly. We can figure that out a different day. I guess we can do it just so that we don't potentially fuck everything up. Maybe that is the right thing to do. Just in case, you know? The first distance is 6, 9, 3 for 2. Give me the first shoe stings, thank you. Put that over there. And the second one is 5.14 kilometers with a bearing of that, which is not still super important because we'll be using the same bearing in that regard in order to be able to hit them. So this, we will still keep that. But the angle and such is still roughly the same, so it'll still be fine. That's for that one. And then because we want to at least have this ready and waiting, that one is a 9-kilometer shot, which means it's still 2 charges. Luckily, this one we change to the actual number, which is 86.5. That will be our last one. Put that one nice and low so that we don't goof it up. For the first one, we are using HE, yes please. And for this side, we are also using HP, yes please. Kindly load this bad boy up. For maximum efficiency. Our bearing today will be 92.9. The weasel. I don't know. What animal do you think represents the radio station 92.9? Can't believe we're about to actually fire both of them. This is gonna be... And the thing is, we're not even gonna be able to, like, immediately check. Because we're just gonna, like, have to, like, instantly get our butts in gear to the next phase. You know what I mean? There. Because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't like to turn this place into a giant metal coffin for myself. Checking the first. Correct. Checking the second. Correct. Alright. Sure hope we did this right. And we do have the next one here as AP, right? Okay, thank God. Alright. Double fire. And then immediately... Oh, they haven't prepped up yet. Oh god, I forgot that angles are gonna have to be a thing that we gotta deal with. Ah! Ah! God, I hope they hit. First hit was successful by the look of it. The timer has started. Are we allowed to put you in now? Not quite yet. Please. Please. Slap that on. Perfect. For this, we need this to be... I know we haven't pushed the things in yet, by the way. I'm aware. Don't worry. Five. Get that crap in there. Oh, that was a mistake on my part, wasn't it? Whoops. At least those were both hits, right? Hits and hits. Okay, perfect. All right, now we gotta wait for that thing to start tilting. That's fine. Let's at least see. Oh, there's the timer. All right, we got lots of time. We're golden. Oh, counter barrage timer extended. Oh, because we hit them both, we actually got way more time. That's great. That's great and wonderful. Let's get this bad boy up to like there, because it's gonna be a heck of a freaking distance shot that we're doing. Also gotta check my own time just to make sure that we're overgoing. Point 2. Up, 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 up. Fire! And now we wait to see if we hit. Maybe give them both barrels. Nah, I'm confident. I'm so confident right now, Moose. Plus, we don't have any shells on the other one right now, so, you know. I'm kind of just sitting here with no backup. I am so confident that this is going to hit, that I'm not even worried. Watch. See? Easy. Four hostile units remain across the river. Consult this, destroy the remaining elements and stand by. Well, we already spotted 2 of them. The others are probably like down here somewhere. Wait, hold on. Maybe we actually got intel. Nope. All right, let's... Basically bearing 0. And let's also clear our clipboard out here really quickly. Okay, cool. We even have the ability to just check it off really quickly. Just like, yep, all good. What we're gonna do... What spot was that? I didn't even check. We're gonna check N3 specifically for the recon plane. N3, bearing 0. Please and thank you. I need to see where things are, you know? Otherwise, what else are we gonna do? Really? Not a frickin' spot to be found, eh? Well, then we're gonna use the power of frickin' artillery, I guess. There's shot number 1. There's shot number 2. It looks like they're just out and about, so using the HE shells is not going to be an issue. And they cost the exact same, so... There. Give an HE shell to both sides, we fire accordingly. Bring it down to 82.3. 3. Give me the coordinates, please, and thank you. Thank you. And then the next one is that. .5. Give me the coordinates, please, and thank you. Now to just make sure that I'm doing this correctly and not screwing myself over later by accident. There's so much noise. It's so loud, chat. Analog technology go burr. Well, it is 1927, so, you know, it makes sense to some regard. .32 and 52, 62. Right now we are set up specifically for shot 1, so that we don't goof that shenanigans up. There. All the other stuff is already set up properly, so all we need to do is just change the heading 99.5. The angle's already ready. I'm not even looking if we hit properly. That part's not important. Fire! Living in it. Hold on. Have we been fired upon in retort yet? No, because the 3 spots here were all artillery pieces, Snappa, and we hit them before they could hit us. Extra targets required. Wait. Potentially scary noises? Scary noises? Additional counter battery. Oh, timer's up. Timer's up. Boys, it's time. Ooh, it's exciting times for us all. And can we hit them both with the same? I think we can. I think we can hit with the same bearings right now. We're gonna be cheeky little sons of bitches right now. HE in both. That's what we're gonna do. There's our HE. I think I'm getting too excited. I think I'm liking this game too much. There. And the other one is 10 kilometers. So it will actually need 3. Okay, so we need to make sure that we're doing these properly. So, for this one, the first HE is the top one. So it needs the 3. This one will be the bottom one. Just so that we're making sure we're firing things off properly. It's a good game, P concept. It's very, very good. 1, 2, 3. This side. 2, 1, 2. We just need to remember which one is which, because that's really fucking important. Our rotation is exactly the same, which is wonderful. We love it when things are nice and simple. 29. Oh, sorry. Well, yes, 29 in the sense that I'm keeping the decimal point out of my brain. The top one, which needs more, gets a lower firing angle. Whereas you get a higher firing angle. Still probably a little bit too high, but still. You need to be at 41. That music actually does add a little bit of tension. I like that. Like, it's not crazy overpowering, but it's enough to be like, I am uncomfortable. All right, theoretically, they both go down. Number 1, number 2, fire! I think I'm getting too into this game, chat. I think I'm getting too hyped up. Man, I wonder which one was the one with more frickin' powder behind it. Defeated? Defeated. Oh. Why is the timer still going? Oh no. Oh no. Shit, there's another one out there somewhere? Okay. Okay, so they gotta be in this area somewhere. No, right there. I didn't see that one. Shit. Hold on. There. Math be mathin'. Still gonna HE it. HE is just this is currently our supreme. Heck it. HE bearing. This part's not actually as important because I just have it on my frickin' notepad, although I feel like one of the reasons that we do what we do here is specifically so that it's easier in case you have like a lot of shit on there, you can remove some stuff. I only need 2. Give me the codes. Slap that bad boy in. Thank you. Like, timer-wise, we're fine, but there's still that just like, no, you gotta, like, actually get your shit in gear, bud. Hold on. We're actually gonna just feel the mood for a second. Just only tension. Ooh. Goodbye. You know, the sad thing here, too, is if I had hit... No, we wouldn't have had the shell power for it. We wouldn't be able to hit both. If we had been able to get those other bigger ones, we could have. Oh, yeah, we're going to be fine. Even if another one shows up, we'll still be fine. Boom. Secondary. Counter battery assets destroyed. One hostile remaining on the river. No further threats are anticipated. High command is confident. There's one left. But where? We've looked through most of this stuff. We want to try going for like a 270, or maybe we go like Q2 at like a 27 or a 280. Yeah, Q2 at a 280. Heck it, we still got wreck points. We lose some points over it, so be it. Q2 at... Give me some sight. There you are, you sons of guns. Also, man, yeah, if you use the recon planes properly, you can see a lot of the map. Alright, this is an easy one, though. We're not going to HE it, we're going to AP it, because we're confident. We're confident proper, boys. It's going to be 2... That part's not really important. Give me that. A single artillery piece being this affected is just unheard of. I agree, but that's why we're the best. Triox, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. I hope that you're doing well. How was Angel's Fall first? If one of my mods can give him a quick shout out, that would be appreciated. I am neck deep in this game at the moment. Thank you kindly. Oh, you switched over to Warframe. Gotcha, gotcha. And also, hello, not the big boss. We have precision in mind right now. Ooh, very close. We were aiming for 60. You came in just in time, Triox. Just as we fire, what? We're on number 7 right now? 8? Regardless, firing. Play game about. You're gonna lose your mind, not the big boss. Be careful for your mentals. Don't die. See you later, nerds. Success. Well executed. Sector clear. Is to stand down. We did it. We are very good. We are the bestest boys, deserving of all the praise and good and snacks. We deserve all the nuggets. I will accept no other answers. Snooze. Castile's a mechanized wonder. Foreign observers stunned by Iron Nest's might. A new era of warfare, the general declares, as the world scrambles to respond to the unveiling. Oh, we've officially been revealed to the world. General vows Iron Net project is exclusively preemptive self-defense measure. World press reacts. Extraordinary, alarming. And what actually is that? International correspondents have described the Iron Nest's debut as terrifying, deeply unsettling, and not something we were prepared to see on a Tuesday. His Majesty the King is said to have suggested that the other delegations need not request a brochure, as the demonstration was, in his words, fairly self-explanatory. This is a Friday kind of reveal. I agree. That's the thing that you do at the end of the work week. Let's see. The Iron Nest, a shield, not a sword, the general insists. Described by international observers as formidable land-based weapon platform, as the most formidable land-based weapons platform ever designed in human history. The Iron Nest fires its guns in anger for the first time yesterday, forced into action by the lies! The lies! We fired many times before this. We've had, like, what, 4 missions prior to this? The lies. I did not build it to use it, the general stated. I built it in hopes that it would never have to. He then confirmed that the Iron Dome remains exclusively, yeah, exactly, and did not take further questions. Roof gone, work in the sun. Natural light improves morale and visibility. Adaptation is patriotism. Oh, and we got everything. There you go. Salvo, counter battery commissions with time to spare. Completed the mission with only minimal assets and no quarter. Eliminate all enemies in the sector. Dude, we crushed that. Counter battery challenge. 3 enemy columns convert on the river crossing. Counter battery fire commences with the first shot. High command requires extreme kills before the position is silenced. God damn. Ah, it's so good. I unfortunately do have to wrap up for the evening because I need to still grab some stuff from the store before it closes. But fuck, dude. This game's good. This is very enjoyable. Like, this ticks so many boxes in my brain. Like, the minimalist aspect pushed to its maximum, the look, the theming, the energy to it, the animations, the, like, working with, like, doing, like, how to say, like, I guess it's barely math, but basic, like, map awareness and using, like, a compass and lines and distances. Like, it's very, very good. Like, it's goddamn. Like, I like this. Like, I might play this a little bit more after stream just to, like, finish off these shenanigans. Like, this is very good. Like, this is very neat. Oh, I was wondering why Castile was ringing a bell. It all makes sense now. I should have just zoomed out more. We're in Spain. That explains what you were saying earlier, Dub Shadow. Everything makes sense now. Sorry, I'm just so focused on the words and everything that I was not watching anything else. Wait, what are we waiting for, Ling? What are we waiting for? We're the Spanish Inquisition, then? Well, nobody expected us, so yes. But now everyone knows we exist, so that's a problem. Ugh, this God damn, dude. It's not like I just said that. I just said that, Dub Shadow. I just said that explains what you just said earlier. We're in Spain, but minus the S. I thought you were just making that joke. I didn't realize that you were actually just like, no, we're like actually in Spain. Thank you for the redeem, by the way, not the big boss. Ah, such good music, actually. Also, yeah, the music in this game, that's one thing I really hope they do. I hope they give us extra music. Portugal is was west. And we should have fired upon them like our lives depended on it. Maybe that's what happens later. Who knows? Still, excellent, excellent game. Like, this is on the wish list. This is potentially going to become a purchase and a play online, like, just to see if we can play this and beat this, because this is, oh my god, like, actually very good. Goddamn. Like, I cannot talk enough about how much I enjoy this. Like, this is very, very good. Alright, and now I gotta figure out who the heck to raid. And that's like that's a whole other beast. Ah, who do I raid? Who do I raid? Oh, hello there. Semi is currently streaming, and I didn't realize that she was gonna be streaming today. She is currently playing The Wolf Among Us. I don't get to be in her streams very often, and that makes me an upsetty spaghetti, so I think that's where we're going to go today. And no, thank you guys for being here. It's super appreciated. Ah, Lord. Yeah, it was very fun hanging out with you guys, even if some of the sassier individuals came out of the woodworks today. Not you guys specifically, just some peeps in the YouTube chat. It making me sad. But, you know, you get those people sometimes. When someone comes in with the name, I love rage baiting, it's just like, I don't care what you say, man. You're getting yeeted. Like, even if your response was just hello, it's like, bye-bye. Goodbye. That's a nah. That's a nay-nay on my part. There's 2 missions left. We'll see. We'll see. But yes. I go to make sesame chicken and miss the chaos. Oh, it just happened on YouTube, Snappa. There's no worries there. Don't get me wrong. The peeps that like the regulars on the YouTube chat are wonderful. I appreciate the heck out of them. It's the newbies that come in sometimes. Regardless, we're gonna head on over to Mel Semi. She is a wonderful streamer, absolutely enjoyable, would highly recommend. And that's why we're going to her, of course. If you're subscribed, please use the top rate message. If you're not subscribed, please use the bottom rate message. Also, thank you very much to Triox, to Solarcy, and to Cursive Puns for the raids today. Very much appreciated. 29 gosh darn people. Absolutely wonderful to have you all here. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your evening. I am going to be live tomorrow. I do not know yet what we are going to be playing. It's going to probably be like a community day, so we're probably going to be playing either some community stuff, maybe some marbles on stream. We'll figure it out when we figure it out. Regardless, everybody, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, or whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it have to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. And if not, have yourself a great rest of your weekend and the following week. And I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now.